so far aren't fantastic. They are going to go for the Storm. Probably, I would assume his second item wouldn't be the Aghanim Scepter at that stage. Because as you said, it's not... Like, it can work, but normally you don't have the mana pool to really make it work.
This is exactly what he wants. He just wants to sit in lane and hit the creeps and not get harassed or anything.
Yeah, Frank's having a pretty good time, and that normally does mean that you get a quick, decent timing on the Axe. I have seen some of the Largos go for more of the Kaya Sanj build instead of the Axe Rush lately. But still, once you manage to secure the Axe on Largo, you know, you strum a song and you farm all the camps on the map. Mid lane, First Blood does get secured. Elmisho and Schofield both rotated in with those 4-minute water runes, and Centaur creep in combination with the Cog Catch before Storm hits level 6.
Frustrated with how this bottom lane thing is going, right? They're not able to pressure this Beastmaster. And Ember TP's in Invis.
Gets a root on only one, unfortunately. Didn't catch the Slardar there, so we'll have to suffice with the Warlock. But that is going to be Urn of Shadow charges. As the 7-minute rune's about to spawn, Schofield, the Shrine, is running there, and so is Elmisho. This might be the surprise that the Slardar did not see coming. Tries to keep him at bay, but the Enchantress makes it pretty rough. The Cog's in place. Pushback comes out. Sweet and Strong gonna die. Slardar is trying to delay them from taking it. In comes the Warlock, though. They're rushing down the Slardar. Battery Assault. That's why he go for the pesky Clockwork, because he blocks every move a Slardar can make, and Wits even secures the kill to get a double on the Beastmaster. He was laning that...
Anna here.
Yeah, running in underneath the tower. 3 heroes. He is taking quite a lot of damage. Cogs hold him in place. No rotations being made. No one helping out. Violent killed off by Elmisho. As Enchantress has queued up that he wants to go for the Ags. Interesting choice.
Yep. What's just going to happen is the Beastmaster's going to hit his timing super fast. Probably going to get 1 or 2 pickoffs. And then they're just going to go Roshan super snowball the game. Because they just can't really make anything happen, right? They're just kind of sitting around just waiting for the enemy to make a mistake. So their fate's not really in their hands in this game.
Yeah. Sweet and Strong, Violent, both spotted out top side. Sweet and Strong already dead. Violent with his ulti. Massive TPs coming in. Squadix is here as well. As the supports are... There's a blink on the Slardar. Violent is dropping, though. Golem drops a little bit too late. Root onto the Storm Spirit. The Storm is going to be dead as well. 2 kills secured. And the best they can do is have the Warlock Golem smack away at some opponents. As the slow is nasty. Root comes in. Hookshot connection onto Rain. The Warlock is going to fall. Ultra kill for Dark Mago. Will they give him the Rampage? He does not get it. Frank gets the kill secured. And Rain on that Warlock will get a lot of money towards his Hanamitis.
And that was a 4v5.
And then the level 20 talent for 25 damage and 150 HP. Then it's 25 is a little bit disappointing that it doesn't also buff their units, but okay.
And Beastmaster is going to walk into them. No. Spots the... Oh, he is.
Okay.
Storm is just dead.
Easy kill onto Squadix. Rain going for the TP. Gets the TP away on the side. They will go for Elmisho. Enchantress dead. Dark Mago going pretty deep. Has another Fire Remnant just now available to disengage. Though the rest of his team is coming in. Frank as well, strumming up a song. He's got the Kaya Sanj now done on the Largo. 3k HP, mind you, with insane healing to boot. And is going... I'm an old man. Oh. Slardar. Gets hit by Root. Tries to run away. Does still have the BKB available. Backline jump comes out. All this damage before they even hit a single target here. Violent with the BKB trying to run up some damage onto Dark Mago, who is out of Fire Remnants. But they do manage to get themselves 3 kills without, honestly, with just random AoE damage in that engagement.
And the Ember Ags doing so much damage there. And even the Largo Ags actually came into fruition. He's just on the opposite side of his team, as he's been most of the game. Have a chance in this game, just after the lanes, the way they went. You could even argue that this is a draft win for South American Rejects, because the way the game went. I think just what happened in mid for Storm just made him have no game there. He was actually winning the lane versus Ember.
Oh, they're going on to El Micho. Little break there as well. Enchantress, though, Force Staff and Ags heals himself up nicely. In comes Dark Mago. Gets instantly heavily slow, but the impetus arrow is hitting Violent. Forced to pop his BKB. Going for the TP out on the Alchemist. Will get the TP away on the side. Wit's taking some damage, but he's going to be just fine as they find 3 kills. GGs are called, and game 1 goes heavily in favor of the South American Rejects. And yeah, I mean, that's also, like, the thing about the Storm in the beginning. Like, Storm got... I mean, it is a really good center game against Phoenix Pango Doom. Underlord's also pretty nice. Plus, if you would have gotten him a free Ags at one point, you also have the big save against the...
Disaster. The Tusk committing there on the tower. I mean, you can sense that they're frustrated, right? They really wanted to get this kill, and then they didn't get it on the first wave, so then they just Giga Force it, and they even dived the tower to get it. Definitely not worth there for 1 win. They will get this kill on the Nyx.
Frank is taking a heap of damage here. As got baited, tried to get a hit in onto Rain. Rain's going to survive with the Fairy Fire. Double kill for Alchemist. And now he's going to be pretty happy. Take a sprint back towards lane. Yeah, no, he's just going to
jungle this camp.
Jungle. Top lane, though. Wits is a big kill if they can secure it. The burn, the attack speed slow. Wits even turns around, not fearing anything. Sweet and Strong, the one taken out. And in comes a huge TP from El Micho. Fire Spirits, a nice 80.
I like it when the pros, they change their builds. It's nice and similar already.
Nice 2-man impale. Frank staying alive. Wits is here as well. Throws out the Doom. Alchemist is going to lose a lot of HP, aka die. He tries to get Schofield before he falls, but is going to get taken down by the tower as the neutral creeps take down Rain. But still, they, at the very least, managed to get a 2-for-1, essentially, trade going on.
I haven't seen that hero yet.
Yeah, you'll just turn off your PC if you're about to win. As Pangolier in mid, 4-man rotation. There's going to be that Fiend's Gate coming in. He survives quite heavily, gets the kill. Level 6 now, Rolling Thunder in, going for Sweet and Strong. Oh my god, Dark Mago, you absolute monster. Swashbuckle in. Oh, triple kill. 4v1. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Level 30 Pango. Who cares about your Rolling Thunder level at 6 in the game?
Is he going to just go for the Blink, BKB, or just buy regular items? Maybe Octarine so he can be tankier, but so he could still die to the Nyx. And they're on the hunt for this Alk.
There is a Underlord ult. Yeah, Alk popped his ulti. They go for Violent. Can they get the Fiend's Gate there? Wits is here. Yeah, okay, no, he's dead. And the Doom shows up. You know there's no chance. The rest quickly get some Black Dragons. Yes, there's an Ancient Black Dragon in their triangle that he can secure. UJE, Big Fat Cleave. Rain is instantly dead as the Underlord gets interrupted. Doom Pump Fake. Knows he doesn't even have to use the full Doom. Eats up a creep while he's busy. In comes the puck, though. Schofield gets blown up in response to Man Dream Coil. There's the Doom on the puck, and the puck is dead. Nothing he can realistically do. Sweet and Strong on the run, so they make that a 3-for-1 trade. Make that 4-for-1 trade off. Not very ideal here for 1 win with their backs against the wall. The only one not dying in that engagement is the Alchemist. He does have his Radiance now done. Percentage-based burn. Could be pretty impactful, but right now, Violent pops the BKB. They go in for the Phoenix. Can they kill him off? No, BKB used here. Great stun from Schofield onto 2, and that egg is going to go kablooey. Snowball to dodge it, as they will go in for the Nyx Assassin, but the Doom was already on the Alchemist. He's a goner. That's going to be 3 dead for the Nyx Assassin, and that's the greed right there. On the Alchemist, if you pop BKB before you even hit the egg, you kill off that egg, and that fight might just not go that terribly wrong. But he was greedy. Nyx Assassin is everywhere. Schofield's on his A game. And then you're in for a rough fight. Speaking of which, Puck, almost out of mana. them now, so that is at least a way for them to get some vision in the area. Dark Mago roll up, Rolling Thunder, and is going in onto Squadix. Squadix might need some help. That Buck really doesn't want to lose the gem already. They just got it. Dream Coil snaps it. They're going in with Sweet and Strong there as well. Dark Mago, can he get himself back? Snowball chase in deeper. Schofield cannot keep him alive. They will find Dark Mago. 10 kill streak picked up by the Underlord, chasing in after El Misha. El Misha does have the Phoenix Egg, but there is the break onto Violent Doom as well. They're throwing everything onto the Alchemist, who will have to pay for that one. 3 very lengthy ultis for that kill, though, as Frank is now going to get jumped in. Walrus Punch in. Can they kill off the Viper here? Ticking down. Yes, they can. Another big kill streak. This one going to the Venomancer.
On your team. Feels a little bit off. And Nick's setting up on the Veno.
Yeah, they have a sentry. They spotted out Schofield. Hit by the dust as well. Squadix goes in. Walrus Punch is there. Gets the kill secured. Trying to disengage. Dark Mago's got a amplified damage rune, as this Tusk is going to get taken down on the side. They will get rid of the Phoenix Egg. Doom used onto the Alchemist. He gets the TP away. He's going to survive. Rain on the Veno will not be so lucky. They did buy back, though, on Sweet and Strong. That's the only downside. Because if he did not buy back, this would have been a pretty big win for them. Doom used, Buck dead, gem dropped. That's a quick end of the fight. Underlord trying to run himself out of there. Phoenix Egg was used. Sweet and Strong ticking down. They're also going to get patrol in on the Underlord. That's going to be 3 dead. And yeah, they do have the creep wave coming in towards mid, so they should be able to take down the last outer tower.
And just what I said, One is having a good turn of events. They lose 3 heroes and are probably going to get some damage on this mid tower. They might just lose tier 2. But at least they're not
being a shard, or do you prefer the longer range on the ice shards?
I think the Drinking Buddy is really nice. Ooh, Puck and jumped in the base. He's going to press Doom.
Yeah, going in. Viper there, but the 2-man Rolling Thunder connection comes out. Dooms himself with chasing down the Alchemist. Elk is dead. Looking for a deeper fight. Tusk does buy back as he's trying to get his buddy out of there. Wits, as he's got himself more Doom damage coming in. And that Puck falls. 75 seconds, no buyback. He just bought out the Lincolns, but you're playing against the Doom with Ags, so he doesn't actually have to hit you with the Doom. At that point,
I even said
Lincoln's his ass.
I even said earlier that the Pug's gonna buy Lincolns. He could just harpoon him and doom him, but you just buy Ags too and just doom yourself and just run at them with the harpoon. Probably even better.
And he's got the Swift Link as well for the phase movement speed, so he got phased on phase.
Those look like mega creeps.
Like this Phoenix, he's ahead of the Underlord. He's almost ahead of Squadix. Squadix, speaking of which, has got the Maelstrom, so he's going to go for the Mjolnir, but needs an Aghanim Scepter to make that Mjolnir really have much effect. There's going to be a dive in from the Phoenix. They are right next to the egg, but they're not going to attempt it because of the burn. So that is going to be the Phoenix Egg used in the process. As 1 tier 4 is gone. Violent jumping in. BKB used. The Doom rushing forward with the Doom on top of him. Underlord dropping low. Underlord is dead. That's a dieback going in. Looking for more targets. The Puck trying to make space, but Wits is so freaking scary in this engagement. He gets anywhere close to the Puck and the Puck is dead. Wits' Doom has now ended. The refresher from the Pangolier coming in. Dark Mago with the lockdown onto the Alchemist, and the Alchemist is surrounded. Slowed down. Frank's got the Scotty slow as well. Tusk in the fountain. Drive-by from Dark Mago. 1 win called the G to the G. And after an entire lower bracket run, the South American rejects show that, you know,